I like the freedom as a mum. The fact that I'm self-employed really helps. I really like working with people that we choose to work with. So when we take on a job, we have the decision whether or not it's going to be a good client, but also whether they're a good fit. So I really enjoy the fact that we have the freedom to choose who we work with and how. That's a big question. I went to school with my business partner Lisa, so we were at school together and we knew we wanted to do something creative. So when I left school, did a few jobs and then went to fashion college. So I guess that would be the start of our current career. We started off screen printing, we sold t-shirts on a market stall, we got a shop, we got our own streetwear brand, and then from that we moved into printing and art on wallpaper and art on art prints, which is what we do now. Pre-day one on a market stall was working for other people. So I sold Levi's, suede jackets and American imports for a couple of years. So I got used to working in Camden and selling to Camden Market way before me and Lisa ever had a market stall. And Lisa was the same. She used to sell jeans and work in other places. So we both had that sort of market background. And then when we started a stall, it was first of all a mix of our things and imports and bits and pieces we bought and vintage, and then we moved on to selling just our own stuff. So that was the market. And then moving into having a shop, we actually had another one in King's Cross before getting to Carnaby Street, but that was in a new development that got razed to the ground about 6 months after we got the shop. So we had like a false start, had a little shop there, didn't work, went to Carnaby Street, opened up, unfortunately, as things do, you know, the footfall wasn't enough. We were up on a higher floor, so we just didn't get enough people through. So in the end, we moved more to doing wholesale and selling online. I'd say research the career that you want to do and learn everything you can. So whatever opportunity you get, you never know what skills you're going to need along the way. So learn as much as you can and basically don't be afraid of hard work, because you will need to put it in, but in the long run it'll be worth it. But they have to be able to just put their heart into it, otherwise you just can't progress, I think. I think for us it's probably knowing that what we do is quite unique. So my business partner Lisa has very unique illustrations. When we create something it does stand out, and that really helps us. And I think what we've realised is for most artists it's about finding what they have that makes them special, or most designers, most creatives, finding their own sort of niche, the point where their point of differentiation. If they can find that, then they can be confident in themselves. They're like, I know I'm good at this, I know everyone else knows I'm good at it, and they can gradually progress their career. But if they're a bit wishy-washy and move from thing to thing and listen to everybody else, they'll never get that thing that is truly them. So I think that's where we're at now, because we've been in business together a long time. We know what we are, and that really does help you move forwards. But if you don't have that knowledge, you can spend a lot of time just, you know, messing about really. Your skills get honed over the years, so it is always about the money, yes, but it's also about, like I said before, the being able to work with people you enjoy working with, and having a choice who you work with, and being able to say, yes, that job's right for us, but also sometimes saying, no, it's not right. Because if you have a brand that you're trying to protect, you don't necessarily want to take every single job that comes along. So sometimes you have to be a little bit careful what you associate yourself with.